Hey, what's up? You can become a millionaire in just 4 years with 20,000 Kenya shillings salary. I know you're saying, oh, no, I can't be a millionaire if I'm earning just 20,000. Let me tell you that you can become a millionaire. Now, why do we use the millionaire tag anyway? Because it's nice to become a millionaire. Nobody doesn't want to become a millionaire if you're not. When you're starting this financial journey, one of the things you want is to achieve a milestone. So we're using the millionaire standard as like a milestone that you want to achieve that's going to put you on that pedestal to the next level, next level, and next level, right? So you want to become a millionaire, right? You feel like you are in that position. I became a millionaire very early in my life, and that's due to the same things I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to tell you and show you. You want to become a millionaire, but people are telling you can't. The economic conditions are crazy right now, and it's not easy being a millionaire, especially if you're just getting out of school, or you're still in school, or you're still young, or just starting off, or you are late to start off. But this is for those who are earning 20,000 Kenya shillings, because a lot of people ask questions of, how can I manage to do this with 20,000? How can I manage to do this with 20,000? Okay, so I'm going to tell you how you can achieve a millionaire status with just 20,000 Kenya shillings salary, nothing else. Easy peasy. Let's get. So guys, you want to become a millionaire, you made this goal, a reality. You want it to happen as soon as possible. So you're thinking, how do you do it? You're still earning 20,000. You don't want to wait until it's too late. But one thing you don't realize, that time is passing. Whether you like it or you don't like it, time is going. So sometimes when I'm talking to young people and I tell them, hey, can you invest for a couple of years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years? They're like, oh, that's so long, Ken. I want something that's much faster. And you know what? There's nothing easy like that. Okay. So what happens when you want those, fast returns is you'll end up losing a lot of money in the process, trying so many different things and losing time, resources, energy, and sometimes even your life in the process. So you don't want to try all these fast means of getting money. You want to invest properly. You want to stay the path. You want to be consistent. You want to use the proven methods of getting rich. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. I'm not going to give you some quick ways here of making money. So if you're looking for a quick way of getting money, just get out. It won't work for you. I won't give you that information. I don't have it, to be honest, because I've been building wealth over time. So if you're looking for the easy way out, I can't help with that. But if you're looking to build wealth, if you're looking to build a foundation, if you're looking to build habits that will make you not just a millionaire in Kenya shillings, but a dollar millionaire, then stick with me. And it's very simple. It's the most simple process I'm gonna show you, and you'll be so surprised. The first thing you wanna do, you have your job, you're earning your 20,000 Kenya shillings. You're thinking, okay, how do I become a millionaire, right? Based on the economic conditions right now, this is the best time to become a millionaire. The best time to become a millionaire, very fast. It might be even less than 4 years sometimes. So what do you do first? What should you do first? Number one is make sure you have some emergency fund, because you're gonna go on a rough ride, right? For 4 years or even less, we're gonna be targeting this millionaire status. And trust me, the ride might be rough sometimes. So why? When I say rough, I don't mean that it's gonna be a bad experience. I just mean you're gonna tighten your belt financially. So you're not gonna be spending on things that you don't need to spend on. You're gonna be very keen on your money, not budgeting, keen on your money. So what do you do first? Have at least 10,000 Kenya shillings. Because you're earning 20, have at least 10,000 Kenya shillings as emergency somewhere. So save 10,000 first, half of your money, right? Half of whatever it is you're earning, right? So put the 10,000 somewhere. Money market funds in Kenya, I have loads of videos talking about where to save money. Not in a bank. Put the money somewhere where you can access it. It's an emergency fund. This is a very good lesson actually. Recently I had an emergency and I had to fork out a lot of money. If I didn't have the money, I couldn't manage it, right? So I had an emergency to do the car. I had to fork out a lot of money. It is a big car, so I have to spend a lot of money on it. I'm Luo, so obviously. If I didn't have that money, then it really leads to a lot of other issues, especially in the Western world. But in this case, I had the cash, because I have my emergency fund. That's the use of emergency fund. I'm just trying to say it should be liquid money that you should use for an emergency, because those emergencies can lead to you getting into debt or getting into even worse financial situations than you had anticipated. So that's why you want to make sure that you have some money on the side. Plus, again, you're no more living stuff. You want to be in a position to, buy a few things and not live like you don't earn any money, right? So the first thing is save that money, have it as emergency fund somewhere. And the next step, that's the first step. The second step after you have your 10,000 saved somewhere is now you pay your debts. If you have any debt that will be consuming your investment, get rid of it. Why do we pay debt? Because number one, debt is guaranteed that you'll have to pay it at some point, so there's no escaping it. The earlier you pay it, the better, right? So pay your debt. And sometimes there are also high interest rate debts. Okay, so unless it's your friends or your mom or your sister or your sibling who is not charging you any interest, most debts will be high interest rates debts, especially like with the economic condition now. Debt is quite expensive, right? So you're gonna be paying, like, let's say even 15% or 16% on a debt, right? And you're trying to save somewhere or invest somewhere where you're going to get a 9% return. It doesn't make sense. It beats logic. So what you wanna do is make sure you get rid of the debt first. Any debt that you have that is killing you, double down on it. Use the snowball method, or whichever method you want to use, but snowball is the best one, whereby you attack the first small one, the smallest one of them, and then it gives you the motivation to keep going. Attack the other one, and then with time you just get rid of it. If you want me to do a video on just debt specifically, I have done one, I'm sure, but I can do another one soon on just how to tackle debt. But the thing you want to do is tackle your debts first before you start investing, because there is no need investing while you're keeping a debt that is earning 16%, 15% interest rates annually. Okay, so if you have anything you can get rid of it. If there's something that is a liability in your life and you're paying debt for it, get rid of it. This is the time to tighten your belts. No expensive car loans, no expensive phone loans, no expensive installments, on house gadgets and whatever it is. This is the time to tighten your belt, tighten your finances, and know where the money is going. Now you have your 10,000 as emergency. You have dealt with your debts. So what's the next step? And this is now the step which is gonna take you to the millionaire status. Start investing. Now, if you're earning 20,000 Kenya shillings, you're only gonna invest around 10,000. So half of it, right? Half, 10 to 11,000. 10 to 11,000, okay? Half of that money, just half of the money, okay? You wanna invest the 11,000 consistently, and I'm gonna tell you where to invest the money, okay? And where you're gonna get the millions. And I'm gonna show you. So you wanna be consistent, you wanna be disciplined, you wanna focus on that goal, and you wanna have that timeline of when you need to reach that goal. So what you're gonna do is invest half of your money. Now you're gonna have to find a way of assuming you only earn 10,000 Kenya shillings and live like you earn 10,000 Kenya shillings. Find a very cheap apartment or sharing apartment. Share with people. When I was in campus, people used to share. You only contribute maybe 3,000. Share with someone. You have 7,000 still to spend. The rest of it on transport, rest of it on food, and survive. If you cannot generate money from somewhere else, your problem. In the beginning of the month, the 10,000 is gone. It's gone like you didn't even have it. That is how you train your brain to get more money, because if you have that cash, you're gonna spend it, right? But if the money comes and automatically, actually it's better automatically done. Automatically 10,000 is gone. So you go to your account and all you're seeing is 10,000 Kenya shillings, and you're like, shit, this is terrible, right? So you're like, okay, I have to find a way of surviving, right? So you will find ways of surviving. When you're put in a tough situation, you have to put yourself in a difficult situation, uncomfortable situations for you to think. But if you have the 20,000, you'll be like, fine, my rent is 3,000, I still have 17,000. Why do I need to worry? You get comfortable, right? Take away 10,000, you have just 10,000 left. You pay your rent, whatever, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, you have 5,000 left, you gotta survive, right? That's the next step. So you're gonna invest at least 10 to 11,000, depending on how expensive your rent is and how frugal you can be. And then we're going to the next step, which is now the investing part. Now I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna use the Zimele portal, which I always use. They don't pay me anyway, guys. You can come here and play around, and Zimele doesn't pay me, but they should. So if you know someone in Zimele, tell them, oh, you need to use that guy to market yourself. But I just like their platform. I like their products. I also have an account with them, So anyways, so target savings calculator. Let's see. I forgot about the target savings calculator. Actually, we're gonna do it differently. Future savings. So you say this is gonna assume now a few things here before we move on, and forget about everything else. Just focus on the calculator. A few things here before we move on is that this is a future savings calculator. You put an initial deposit of how much you're gonna put in first in that whatever investment you're gonna put in, which I'm gonna tell you. Money market fund is one of them. Actually Zimele has a money market fund as a product. There are many products, but savings plan, that's what they call the savings plan. It's a money market fund. I've done so many videos on money market fund. Check them out, and if you want to use Zimele, feel free. They don't pay me any money, so yeah. Initial deposits, how much do you want to save per month? It tells you. You can put how much you want to save per month here. You can put initial deposit here, and you can even put the number of years you want to save for and see how much you will have. So let's say you have 1,000. And monthly, that's your first deposit. And monthly, you are putting 1,000 away. For 4 years, you will have 58,000. The return average interest is 9%. That's the average. Okay, even Zimel doesn't give 9. I think they give 9.6% right now. And in Kenya right now, most money market funds are giving you up to 10 point something percent. So not a worry at all, right? So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So 9%, right? So let's go to our calculation. You want to be a millionaire. And number one, you can have target savings. So you can say, I want to put 1 million. That's 1,000, 1 million. In 4 years, it will require you to save 17,000 a month. And you're telling me, oh, okay, and you said, I only have 20,000. How am I going to be saving 17,000 a month? Relax, man, relax, chill. So this is telling you, you can get 1 million in 4 years by saving 17,385. You can also deposit a lump sum of 708,000 today and get your 1 million in 4 years. The average interest rate of 9%. Now, why did I say you can be a millionaire with 20,000 in 4 years? Okay, because you cannot invest like 17,000, you're gonna be left with 3,000, which cannot pay anything, right? This is what I mean. And let's come down here. You have your initial deposit of 11,000 or 10,000. Let's do 11,000. I have to push you. And here, 11,000 per month. In 4 years, you have 648,000. Now, this is assuming an interest of 9%. Okay? What you do, put your money here for a while, right? Have it accumulated to around 100,000. Transfer that money to what we call a bond account, a CDS account. Buy some bonds. The latest bonds have been up to 14%, which I'll do a video on. Now you can get up 14.6% on bonds, the best you can ever get. Now with 14.6%, if you come to the money market fund and save for a couple of months and transfer that money into bonds, in 4 years you have more than 1 million. Why? Because the interest rate will be 5% more, almost 6% more than what you see here. Now, if you had an interest rate, let's come down here. 1 million as your target amount, monthly deposit over 11,123. Sorry. Interest rate is, let's say, 14.5. That is giving you 62 months, right? 62 months, that's around 5 years. But that's not right. Why that's not right is because if I'm doing 11,000 per month, remember by the time you're going to be putting it in the 14% interest rate, you will have accumulated some money in the money market fund. So this is not 100% your own money. You will have made some money here first before you transfer it to the bond account. I hope that makes sense. So what you're doing is you are using the interest rates on the money market fund, then transferring that money to get more interest on the bonds while you continue accumulating more money on the money market fund as well. If you do that repeatedly within 4 years, you have your 1 million. The maximum you can go to is 4.5 years, because there is no time your money is just sitting there. You see, with this one, it's assuming that you just have the 11,000, right? And that's taking you to 5 years with 14.5%. Makes sense? Ask me any questions if you have any. But now let's assume, forget about even 4 years. Let's say you just want to be a millionaire in 5 years. Easy peasy, right? So in 5 years, see that? That's without anything else at 11,000. And that's 9%. That's 9%, 846,000. So, like I said, if you're playing around with this interest rates, you're using the money market fund, accumulating some cash straight to bond, using this money market fund, accumulating straight to bond, or you can use bills as well. You don't have to use the money market funds. You can use bills, treasury bills, which at the moment up to 10% treasury bills. Like I said, even the money market funds are not at 9%. Some of them are at 10%. So within the time you're accumulating, you could be getting 10%. You transfer it, you're getting 14.5%. Within 4 years, calculate, do the same thing, you're gonna be a millionaire. I can assure you that. I hope that's been helpful, guys. I hope that has shown you that this is something that's achievable. Think about it, start the journey. And even if you fall short, you will be falling short at just 900,000, 950,000, 800,000. Is it bad? Not bad at all. You couple of months and you millionaire status. But if you're serious, again, remember, you don't have to stay with the 20,000. You can always increase your income, increase your investment, and we can be talking 3 million in 5 years, 4 million in 5 years. Easy peasy, easy peasy. If you do that calculation, use the calculator to do some calculations, you will see how much you can make in just a few years. All you need is to increase your income, increase your investments, and your portfolio will be. Otherwise, until next time, I'm out.